Computer found a way for me to be last again? No. I'm gonna wait this. I would describe this drink as like a chocolate. No, ice cream. Like ice cream in a liquid form. 3 check marks. You can't possibly have it. And mark it all with 1. So if one of them is X, the other one is check, and so on. That's the easiest solution to everything. 3 check marks, but one of the cards is my own. That is heaven when it comes to this game mode. Okay. We already know it's not green. Oxygen tank in what is C quarters? I forgot. Crew quarters. Is suspicious. Is it possible that this is just White's card? See, this is how you do it. If you have 4, this one became X, which means the other one is check. And then in reverse goes on the other side. That's just it. We have instantly solved that one. And now the current question is, we don't need to include that. There are only 2 check marks. One is already solved. Scarlet. Huh. Anyway, I'll mark this as 1 now. Yeah, so either White has 2 of these cards, or Scarlet does. Or Gray actually asks his own hard card. He can also do that. Should I mark that? So he's asking her specifically about this, so I'll just mark that he does in fact not have this, because why would he waste the question? If you want, you can also mark it, but I think it's redundant. It doesn't really help. Alright, we have only 2 check marks this time. Which again, I cannot cross anything out, but all I can do now is mark everything that's gray with number 2. And I'll continue. So he's asking, yeah, well, I have harpoon, so I cannot mark that he doesn't have the harpoon because I'm the one who has. Are you gonna ask me about the harpoon? He's asking me about hydroponics. That was interesting. Why would you reverse that? I have the harpoon and Mustard has hydroponics, and she asked the opposite. That was a bit of a smooth brain moment for you there, or just unlucky? I don't know, man. Okay, my turn. Will I roll 1? No. Where do I go? I will go research lab. I can go research lab. Let's go. Let's go far away. Why am I holding? Why am I doing? Huh? Why is he walking like this? I'm thinking hard. Scarlet, plum, gray. Let's go plum. And the X. Okay. That sucks. But at some point, I guess I'll be able to solve this equation. I don't really have a question right now. It's too early. I feel like asking this early is a waste. Unless you just have something that would help you, but for me it's too early. I have nothing. That's too much. Okay, we have 3, which means it's not this and it's not this. And 1 is mine, which is funny that this happens again. Also, if you have a question, you could just ask one of these. Okay, I can also mark you can just ask one of these, and it should solve this whole solution for you. It should be. If you ask this one, it says no, then this one is check, and if you ask this one, it says yes. You know. It's pretty straightforward, in my opinion. Otherwise, play it and you will see. Maybe in theory, not so much. Asking me about harpoon. They generally don't like to ask. I don't know if they're programmed like that, but they just tend to not ask the player that much, even if stuff that they need to know is what the player needs. But also, I'm always last somehow in the order, so who knows how this is determined. Okay. What? There's so many sounds. I was certain there were 3 check marks, but they're not. I will 5 it up. Scarlet, what? Scarlet is asking White if she has research lab. Very dramatic music. It's not White, it's not microscope, and it's not mass hall. And again, they ask it with my card, which is super convenient, and I can just... And I could reduce some of these situations. If you have 4, it's perfect. You can solve that so fast. You're asking me if I gray? No. What's this pose like this? Three check marks. It's not Scarlet. It's not Harpoon. And it's not Crew. Headquarters? Okay. 1, 1, 3. The rest is X. And 6 is left, which means the rest is X. That's good. So we have that. 5 is another 5. Oh, there's a. Ignore that then. 3 as an X. Let's do 3 still. So this is a mess. This is a lot of numbers, but you can check 6 is a separate number. It's 1. 2 is overlapping with 1, so that doesn't really count as a separate one. Then we have 3, which means for sure that this is a check mark. But also there's a different reason we know this is a check mark. This is X, so. Okay, we already marked down the 2, so that's it. I can just mark the rest. Also there's another 2. But we don't know which one because there's 3 of them, not 2. So anything but 3 and 6 will be nothing. And 5, 4 is not enough, so I cannot make the rest X. And for gray, we only know 2 as well. Okay, this is a bit mysterious still. Okay, the notes are up to date. Because I do have to guess on the next turn. What will she ask? Well, that is pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Not gonna lie. So, you know, this is not a solution, so this is it. But it's looking grim. It might as well be it. 4 got an X. Do I have 2 4s or just 1? I have just 1, which makes this a check mark. Why did I make X? I don't know. I'm really bad at... I'm really good at misclicking. So this one is X. And this one is already a check mark. And there's a 5. There's no another 5, which means check. This is fine. If you get this check mark, X and empty, even if it's not supposedly it, you cannot make a note. If they have a question and all 3 are check marks, you can't possibly know. You need to remove the numbers as soon as you know one of the check marks. The numbers will not tell you that there's multiple. We don't know for sure that it's actually this. We don't know. He could have 2 of them. Pretty much. Let's see what she asks now. Radio room. She's asking about mustard. Oh right, I don't even know the person. Excuse me. Right. Makes sense. Now the question is, what should I ask to fix this? Why am I always rolling 1 and 2? Oh, actually, I think this die only has 1, 2, and 3. I think it might. I forgot. I don't know. What do I ask now to solve this? I'm gonna have to maybe ask Mustard? Why do I have this? Oh, it doesn't matter. I still have 2 more. I could ask about 6 and 3 and that would solve a lot of the mystery, but do I really need to know about that? This music is so dramatic. So, based on process of elimination, Plum can only have submarine. Guess I'm gonna have to stay in a research lab. Oh my goodness. Do I need to know who has what? 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 Do I need to? So mustard has a number 2 there. Research has a number 3. Now the question is, should I ask about number 6? Or should I just ask something that has no numbers? Let's just do number 6. For reasons. Or will I not learn anything this way? Whatever, we have a lot of keys. Ain't no way. So this is actually a check mark. We learned this is check mark. Check mark. 3 didn't help me at all because it was X. I can remove the 6. Just so it looks nice and we're not getting confused. Mustard seems to be guilty. It also has to appear that Ray is the one that has this room. And the rest, we don't know. Now I'll show how to solve this issue because it's so clear. Like, it's literally just look at these 4 squares. I'll ask White if she has Plum. It's colored, I can ask. I'm just gonna say yes or no. She said yes, which means this is X and this is a term. And this is how we solve these every time. You don't have to learn it this way, but that's how it gets solved. So now we know every single card that everyone has. Since this is not grayed out, I will actually ask Scarlet if she has mustard. Why not? Has happened before that I was certain and then I was wrong. And I can also ask Scarlet if she has a research lab. And she doesn't, so there we go. Obviously I didn't need to be so dramatic, but that's how I did it. Damn my mouse. Do we have repeat offenders that have not been paying attention?